go for Alexander Harris, everybody! All right, thank you all for being here. So I'm a mechanic. It's kind of nice because like you get to people watch without actually having to meet the people. Like you get to learn a lot about people by what's in their cars. I had this one customer. It's probably your car. I had this one customer named Dick King. And when I was looking in his glove box for his wheel key, I was fully expecting to find Trojan Magnums, but instead I found a business card. It turns out he's an attorney, so his name was a verb, not a noun. I'm also a veteran. I don't really bring that up in conversation because everybody wants to thank me for my service, and I'm not really like into that. Most of my service consisted of supporting the destruction of infrastructure in other countries, which kind of fucked up because we've got perfectly good destroyed infrastructure here at home. And like I said, I'm a mechanic. I get to see the aftermath of the fact that we basically spent trillions of dollars to create potholes in other countries instead of fixing our own. And everybody seems to think that I fought for freedom, but the only thing I've ever liberated is an entire generation from a meaningful future. So there are other countries out there, though, that actually will use their financial well-being to as a soft power to influence other countries, like China with their Belt and Road Initiative has been building up infrastructure in other countries, and including allegedly in like Central America, where the Darien Gap, which is this area between Central and South America, it's a big area of jungle. They're allegedly developing the gap, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to turn it into a banana republic. And there's nothing Earl maybe can do about it because they're limited too. The only result of that would be more service members are going to be forever 21. It's a hot topic. Joining the military wasn't the first mistake I made. I've made a lot in my life, especially starting young. I learned at a young age that it's easier to get into trouble than it is to get out of it. And by that I mean, at age 5, I got my wiener stuck in a Chinese finger cuffs. I managed to get out of it, but the experience did cut me deep. By that I mean I wasn't circumcised before. So I know I don't look like much, but I guarantee I'll fuck your inbox up with my 12-inch text messages. But I'm not a big fan of technology because everything's a touchscreen now. And like I said, I send up like really long text messages. It's actually really hard to text on a touchscreen with girthy thumbs. I probably will never be able to hitchhike with these things. Sorry, I'll not if I stick my thumb out there, they'll see it and it won't stop because they'll think, man, he wants it too much. So yeah, speaking of technology, I'm not being a big fan of it. Autocorrect, I'm pretty sure is the enforcement agent of Murphy's Law. I had this one time, I had a friend of mine who was in crisis. I was really worried about him, but I didn't have the time to send the message I needed to. So I decided that I was gonna just try and send song lyrics. I was looking for the song lyrics for Jumper by Third Eye Blind, and I didn't bother to double check. And I accidentally sent the lyrics to Jump by Van Halen. And there's a world of difference between I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. and you might as well do it. Go ahead and jump. In case you couldn't tell, I am in therapy. Having met a lot of therapists, it occurs to me that being a narcissist is probably like the best trait you could have, or that would be the best job you could have for that trait. It's kind of like you're just trauma laundering. And like I said, I have a therapist, but I found out recently she has her own therapist. So I got his number. I'm talking to him. He's got his own therapist. And so I got their number, and now I'm kind of just working my way up the chain, trying to find the mental health kingpin. I just want to know why, if money can't buy happiness, the rates are so fucking high. All right, that's all I got. Thank you very much.